for Seni TV, here with Andy Walker from the UK MMA League, which is an amateur MMA league. Andy, MMA kind of started out really as a professional sport, but now you're trying to develop the amateur side. Why is that?
Well, I've been fighting for quite a few years now, and what I noticed, especially about the British-based fighters, there was jumping onto all the pro shows what are happening around the country. What that did was we had a missing link between the amateurs and the pro fighters. So basically came up with a concept of the league to try and introduce to the novice fighters and the guys what have got a small amount of experience, give them a chance to actually fight in a cage under safe rules and develop their skills, their experience and the confidence, and take them further and keep the quality of the British fighter here so we can take on the rest of the world.
It being still relatively quite a new sport, do you think there are still quite a lot of people out there who'd like to get into MMA but don't really quite know how to go about it? These clubs popping up all over the place now, and it is getting popular. We're still trying to get accepted on mainstream TV, and there is some internet channels which do show MMA, but again there's a lot of people working tirelessly trying to put that into the mainstream mind of people. People sort of look at MMA and look at it a bit barbaric, but these guys, there's doctors, you know, there's a lot of solicitors. It's a very skillful sport, mixed martial arts. It's very, very technical. These guys, you know, they're doing the right thing. Just keep training and they're promoting the sport in the correct way. We are trying to burst through into mainstream. It's not easy. There's a lot of work to do, but we are getting there slowly. I'll tell you the thing that put me off MMA the most when I was out in Thailand training was the guys rolling around on the floor sweating on each other.
Yeah, it's a bonus if I'm training with a lady, but obviously not with the guys. It's hard work. The guys, I'm from the south and we've got a lot of the Marine boys coming and they're great. They love the work ethics, they train hard, party hard, but the sport is fantastic, extremely technical. It's about mixed martial arts, well-rounded guys, and that's what we're getting. We're getting Thai boxers, kickboxers, judo. We're getting a lot in this sport, and we're bringing martial arts together, and that is mixed martial arts.
So tell me, Andy, if people want to try out MMA, how do they go about it?
There's a lot of clubs out there, and a lot of people cross-training. Cross-training started in the 70s. Just Google in some MMA clubs. I'm sure they'll come up. And the best thing about being here at Seni is we've got hundreds of thousands of people walking through, picking up the names and thinking, yeah, I'm going to try a bit of that.
Great stuff, thank you very much. Laura SAPERSTEIN with Andy from the MMA League here at Seni at Docklands.
Yes, that's French, yeah.
Laura SAPERSTEIN for Seni TV here with Jonathan Buffon, author of Warriors of the Cage, a book about MMA. Jonathan, how did you come to be so interested in MMA?
It was the fact that we know these guys as combatants, but as a person, I wanted to know more about the sports and what was appealing towards them.
How did you come to watch MMA, and what was it that fascinated you?
It was an art. Mixed martial arts is an art, and I believe they all have a discipline. And away from being combatants, it's about knowing yourself within a person.
You can't deny that it's a brutal and bloody sport.
No, you cannot deny it's not a brutal and bloody sport. But what isn't? This is a sport, and it's an increasing sport for the human race. And I see it as a competing sport that will be ever longer lasting.
Well, you say what isn't? I mean, curling isn't a brutal and bloody sport. MMA is.
Is it? If I give you a hug, is that brutal?
No, you can't.
No, obviously, no. Yes, it's been mispreconcepted of a sport that is not really as brutal as others. Define brutal.
But I mean, you know, it's something about it must have drawn you to it. I mean, did you compete in the sport, or were you just a fan? What was it?
Yes, it began as a fan. I do not compete. I have great admiration for these guys and girls, for what they do, and that's why I took the opportunity to write a novel.
Well, tell me, you know, in a nutshell, what is the central thesis of your novel?
Well, the main concept is why these guys compete. You know, their childhoods, their upbringing, their turning points in life. You know, we see these guys as bodies in a cage, but after the cage, what are they like as a person? And that's what brought my attention towards this.
And what's your view about what they are like?
phenomenal. Gripping, impact, passion, the whole concept is phenomenal.
So tell me, why should people go out there and buy your book? What are they going to learn about the sport of MMA and about themselves?
Well, like I say, you can learn many things. You can learn about the sport and as an individual, as the person himself. We all go through a transition in life, and these guys have been there. They've made it to the top. They've been competing with the best of the best, and I believe they can pass this knowledge down to other people. Obviously, about their turning points in life and why they commit such issues and what they do.
Thank you, Jonathan. Laura Saperstein with Jonathan Buffon here at Seni, here at the Seni Expo at Docklands in London.
Thank you very much.
Laura Saperstein here at the Seni exhibition with KK from Hong Kong. Now, KK, what is the event that you're competing in today?
I'm competing for Fame UK Fitness Model and Bikini Model Search category.
Now, I thought that I looked quite fit, but I'm feeling a little bit kind of chubby in comparison to you. What does your event involve?
The event involved exclusive mental training and physical training and a lot of discipline to get to this kind of body for proper competition stage, yes.
And how are you judged?
We're judged based on, for the fitness category, we're judged based on the proportion of the body, not necessarily body fat content percentage, but the proportion and the body parts, and also most important is the presentation and the marketability of the person who fits the fitness industry.
Okay, marketability. Now run me through very quickly, what is the most marketable part and the least marketable?
I think it's the whole package we're talking about here. Not necessarily just the figure, not necessarily just the smile, the pretty face, but also the personality, the charm, the ability to woo the crowds, to make them actually look at me, you know, I am fit and healthy and that I have the great potential to be successful in the fitness industry.
Okay, KK, give us your most marketable smile. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Laura Saperstein and KK at the Seni exhibition.